nonsense. We got momentum, don't try to stop it. Diamonds are clearer than my conscience.
Today, from Bank of America Stadium in Charlotte, North Carolina, it's Week 7 of the NFL on EA Sports.
The Carolina Rains have arrived as we are inside a soggy Bank of America Stadium in Charlotte. Today we've got an NFC South matchup between the Atlanta Falcons and the Carolina Panthers. Getting toward the halfway point of the NFL season, Week 7 is underway on EA Sports. Fielded near the back of the end zone, and he opts to not bring this one out. The first drive will start at the 25. Now here comes Teddy Bridgewater, first-round pick back in 2014 as he looks to command this Panther offense.
And coming up of an early season open week. And in this situation, what he told us when we sat down with him was he spent a lot of time working on fundamentals, kind of getting back to basics during that time, as opposed to having to worry about healing up or resting up. It's too early in the season. Get back to the basics, get his game going again.
The game's first play produces 6 yards, brings up second down.
All right, Brandon, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
On second down, McCaffrey. And he'll scratch out only about a yard up to the 32.
But when you go from 2nd and 4 to 3rd and 3, that just tells you who won that battle on the last play, huh?
Yeah, first round went to the offense, second round the defense. 3rd and short yardage, Bridgewater. And to the 43, so down inside the 45 to the 43-yard line. That's where they'll take over.
By the Falcons. They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Here's the first carry now for Todd Gurley. And some good tackling there as he stopped up at about the 41. Yetur Gross-Matos there to bring him down. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. From the shotgun, here's Herbert. And that'll be incomplete. He was looking for Raheem Mostert there. 3rd down here.
Eli Apple on the coverage.
Out of the gun, Herbert. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Trey Boston. So a pretty shaky start here for both sides.
Yeah, each quarterback's throwing a ball to the other team. Do you think on both sidelines they're sitting them down and saying, okay, remember, this is the color jersey we're wearing. They're wearing the other color. Let's make sure we get it to our guys, please.
And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. Curtis Samuel, the one he was looking for. And it's 2nd down. Bridgewater going to give this to McCaffrey. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Officially nothing on that one, no gain, so they're left with still 10 to go on 3rd down. From the gun, Bridgewater. Flushed out right. He'll wind up getting 4 yards there on his own, but it also brings up 4th down.
And they had an extra defensive back on the field on that play, and the coverage was excellent. He tried to pull it down and run for it, but they rallied to him and kept him short of a 1st down.
Pilardi now on to punt as he sends this one away. It'll be 37 yards there on the punt, and the Falcons will be taking over 1st and 10. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. That opening drive ended with the INT. It didn't lead to points, but still not the way they were hoping to begin the game.
How about going and telling your defense, thank you, a huge thank you. You said didn't lead to points, stalled off that drive. Now they've got a chance to redeem themselves and maybe reward their defense a little bit by putting some points on the board on this one.
Takes this one across the 35 to the 36, a gain of about 4.
Well, typically we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Herbert on third down now. That's complete to Mostert out of the backfield. And he is going to have a Falcons first down, I do believe. Yes, he's got it by about a yard there on 3rd and 3.
Down Falcons.
Herbert on first down now. That's caught by his running back, Raheem Mostert. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. He's been a one-man wrecking crew these last couple of plays. This time 18 more and a first down. Gurley. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
At the Panthers, 30.
A shotgun snap for Herbert. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
Strong coverage by Carolina, and on we go to 4th down.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts. This time on 3rd down.
And this kick is not going to be close. It's well short, well right to boot, and this will remain a scoreless game.
Now, if this was a clear day in September, I'd say this is well within his range. I'd feel very confident about this kick, but let's be honest about it. In these elements, the difficulty level gets ratcheted up by at least a factor of 5.
And his throw is going to be incomplete. Trey Burton, the one he was looking for. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
2nd down and 10.
Throwing, Bridgewater. Gets this to his running back. It's Christian McCaffrey. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 11 yards there, first down.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Bridgewater. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week.
And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. Grady Jarrett able to record his 5th sack of the season. 3rd and long now after the sack, and we'll see if Bridgewater has a response. Bridgewater now from the 50. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 49. Past the 20. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Falcon defense has a touchdown.
Youngway Kuhn.
Short throw, pick 6 right there. Those linebackers, they love when those short throws come and those eyes get real wide, don't they?
How about the anticipation on the play? Reading, reacting, and then the ability to catch the football and take it in the opposite direction.
Sterling Hoffrichter to kick off for the Falcons.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Taken about 7 yards deep, and he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line.
25-yard.
The Carolina offense about ready to go. And last time, decent field position through the pick 6, obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right? Good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So the last one didn't bother you too much last time?
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position and not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play, too.
Personal foul, roughing the passer, defense.
So a pretty early first quarter roughing the passer penalty.
Seems like the officials are going to let everyone know they're taking charge of this game. They're always going to protect the quarterback.
Now left side on the swing pass. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the Falcons' 43-yard line.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Falcons 7, Panthers 0.
And he gets us down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 11 yards and a Panther first down.
First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
McCaffrey. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, second and 12. Behind the chain, second and 12.
At the 25-yard line.
Out of the gun, Bridgewater. And they will not get the connection there. It's incomplete. The Panthers on third down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is third down and 12. Now Bridgewater. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. Boy, that's a 5-yard loss. Fourth down now.
That's a nice clip and save sequence there defensively because they did everything as they would have wanted to. They forced the third down, blanketed the field with coverage, nowhere to go with the football, forced the dump off to the back, and even then they closed quickly and got him down behind the line of scrimmage. You name it, they did it well in that last sequence.
So chalk that down as an 8-play drive capped with a field goal.
Yeah, as a friend of mine used to say, they were moving and grooving for a while, but they couldn't keep the momentum going enough to get a touchdown out of it.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
So here are the Falcons to take over on offense. They've won 2 straight, and they lead this one as well as they come up on first and 10. Here's Herbert. And nearly picked off. Surprising to see a defender of his caliber let it get away, but it does get away and it's second down. To throw again. Herbert being chased out left. And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Dante Jackson picks it, and they take over. They'll set up shop at the 46-yard line.
Intercepted. The Panthers take over first and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Following the interception, here's Bridgewater. Open man is Trey Burton. And he's got this down to the 35. 11 yards and a Panther first down.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
From the shotgun to McCaffrey. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
McCaffrey, the ball
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another first and 10.
16-yard line.
This is McCaffrey. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's second and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and 4.
Now a draw play to McCaffrey. Absolutely nobody fooled there. He's going nowhere fast as he stopped behind the line of scrimmage. A loss on that play, and now third down gets tougher. 3rd and 6. Bridgewater. That's to McCaffrey, complete. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. That's going to bring up 4th down, only a gain of 2 there.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. The linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
No problems in the field goal department so far. He's 2 for 2.
Pretty reliable here in this game, isn't he? And to me, that bodes well for them. If they need him late in the game, his confidence should be sky high.
And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
22-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 1:55 left to go in the first half of play. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. Mostert hit and he drops the ball. And it's picked up by the Panthers. And he's just across midfield and down at the 49-yard line.
All these years we've been watching the game, I start to get the sense that whenever it rains out, those guys who have to touch the ball and carry it, they're extremely resentful about that weather.
Yeah, I'm just happy I'm not resentful that we have a roof over our heads. I know that much.
Yeah, maybe we won't fumble our play sheets here as we just saw the fumble happen on the field.
They'll contain him to just 4. Second down. Now he's hit. Bridgewater loses the football. And the Falcons grab it. And they'll start out with great field position at the 47-yard line in enemy territory. And maybe that one caused by the weather. Of course, the rain coming down. Charles, can you maybe, when you're carrying that football, grip it too tight in the rain?
I think that you can, and it's such a delicate balance, too, because when you grip it so tight, sometimes it'll slip out from your body. You squeeze it too hard, and it'll pop out on its own. I've actually had running backs talk to me about that when they've tried too hard, even in perfect conditions, the ball gets away from them. They've got to find that good balance, carrying it firmly, yet at the same time under control.
The catch and run pays off for 29 yards.
And this is why trying to cover the angle route is so difficult. Anyone playing the linebacker position, when they see a running back out of the backfield widen because he heads towards the flat first, oftentimes you widen too much and overcommit. He cuts up inside, and that's what we saw there. A nice pickup for a first down.
Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. Herbert throwing again. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. That's good for a gain of 6, second and goal. Now another timeout called for by the offense, as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. Now on second down, this is Gurley. And he gets in. Touchdown, Atlanta. Todd Gurley. As the first half is winding down, and the Falcons push further out in front.
And that lead is now 7 with a chance to go to 8 or more if they want to get crazy here, which we don't expect. But I just know the way the game's being played with the analytics, there's going to be a lot more of going for 2 in a lot of situations, isn't there?
Yeah, there's going to be. And I think their focus here, they don't want to give up anything going into the lockers on the other, and just a little bit of time left on the clock.
Yeah, they don't want to do anything to erase the good feeling they have right now by getting this late score in the half.
And he's going to have a first down here. They're also into field goal range at the 28. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And last time the turnover on the fumble, and they were in enemy territory, so that had to be very frustrating. Down on the scoreboard here, can't do it again.
You nailed every part of what was frustrating. Down on the scoreboard, had a drive going, and pushed it past the 50-yard line, so they felt they were in striking distance. And to come away with nothing, not a good feeling at all, to put it mildly. Now they can't afford to do that again.
Yeah, now can they get that bad taste out of their mouth here? And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
Bridgewater's pass intended for Trey Burton.
So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. From the left hash, it's an even 50-yard attempt. Seibert's kick is good, and that will do it for this first half. The second half upon us sooner than we bargained for. Week 7, second half. Let's do it. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
A good run got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. They'll fake the handoff. Now Herbert. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Well, you got to think that sooner or later, they're going to hit one of those, but the coverage has been excellent thus far, and it was again on the last play.
From the gun, Herbert on 3rd down. He's got the first down and more past midfield. And he is going to have a Falcons first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Just his 2nd catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. On first down, it's Gurley. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
He's had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
And plays like that are exactly what this defense needs here early in the second half to give it a little spark. I think their halftime adjustment, what they talked about, maybe it's just a little inspirational speech. Who knows? But looks like they're ready to go.
Oh, incomplete. Nearly the pick they needed. They would have loved one there, but at least it does get them to 4th down.
How about this defense? They came up with a couple big plays in this sequence, and none better than the one right there, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
And a nice special teams job here. This is going to be down inside the 10 at the 7-yard line. And for an offense that is struggling, this is not where you want to start from. Great punt.
Fantastic punt. And for all those who wonder, what do punters do during the course of practice each and every day? The best ones do what we just saw there. Work on positioning the football and helping their team.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Yeah, another negative play in an early down situation. This one to start the drive. You're putting a lot of pressure on your quarterback to bail you out when you're in 2nd and long yardage.
Now a throw here on 2nd down, and that's complete. They'll get 9 there as that sets them up better for 3rd down.
In so many ways, throwing the hitch route is actually one of the safer things an offense can do. Get the ball out to the receiver as fast as possible. Hope he's got man-to-man coverage. And hope that his athleticism wins on the perimeter.
And he is going to have a Panthers first down as this defense unable to hold. It's a 7-yard gain there on 3rd and 2.
There are a lot of different formulas to winning football, but one constant over the years, winning on 3rd down. That pickup there was big because they had struggled throughout this one.
Bridgewater getting this complete to McCaffrey. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
At the 30-yard line.
Bridgewater, a play fake to McCaffrey. He'll look to throw. Pass incomplete, but the flag in the backfield, and this might be a roughing call.
Personal foul, roughing the passer, defense.
The hit comes late. We saw it. There's your flag.
And we know that there's a guideline, right? Ball's gone. You get 1 step. If you're within 1 step of the quarterback, you can hit it as long as it's still done legally. But anything outside of that, looks like an extra step was involved.
11 more yards that go around. A first down as well.
That's another Panthers first down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
He's brought down by Deion Jones. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd.
Throwing is Bridgewater.
That's a 38.
And Bridgewater intercepted for the 3rd time. Picked off at the 22. And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line. He's at it again, Charles. He had the pick six last week. Not a pick six here, but an interception.
Hey, it's another Oski, because that's the word we use when we intercept the pass. Oski tells your team to rally around and block for you. But that worked really well last week because he had made it all the way to the end zone. This week, you got the Oski, maybe not a touchdown, but boy, he's playing really well.
Now a throw right side taken in here to start this drive. Touchdown, Falcons. A big play there with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Falcons will extend their lead. And sometimes those slants, they can be so tough to defend after the catch. It just happens so quickly.
And really, what gets set up there is how quickly everything happens. Ball's out of the hands of the passer in a hurry, and he just takes it and goes.
And he went all the way into the end zone. That's fielded on the back line of the end zone. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25. 25-yard. Here come the Panthers now, set to take over on offense. And the interception last time on the opponent's side of the field, certainly not what they wanted.
Put it mildly, that is so frustrating because that signifies there's a drive going on. You're in a good spot, great place to run some of your best offense. Instead, they turn the ball over.
They turned the ball over last time. See if they can avoid doing it here. Nowhere to go that time. Might have gotten a yard up to the 25. The third down now, and those last two plays indicative of how things have gone for them. Just nowhere to go on the ground and struggling to put up points. And the Falcons get there. The Falcons get the sack. Down he goes.
I remember when I was a kid and all I wanted was a nickel so I could get that soda down at the fountain. And guess what? The nickel came into play well. 5 defensive backs. They covered well. Allowed for the sacks.
Sodas were a nickel when you were a kid?
No, I just needed the extra nickel so I could pay the proper price.
Okay, how much were they? A dime? What were they?
15 cents.
That'll go as a punt of 32 yards. And the Falcons are set up well to begin their drive as it'll begin in enemy territory already. Now it's Gurley. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. That good for 19 and a first down.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say maybe that gives him a little juice because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah.
On Herbert, his third interception. Picked up by Will Parks. And he'll bring this one back to the 29. Bridgewater and the Panthers going to come up here first and 10, just shy of the 30.
At their own 29-yard line.
And he'll start by handing this off to McCaffrey. And he'll slip his way up across the 30 to the 32.
The ball carrier.
3 quarters have come and gone. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Panthers 9.
On 2nd and 7, Bridgewater, quick slant, caught by Moore. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Well, when you're leading in the 4th quarter, that's not the penalty you want.
Not at all, and now your discipline comes into question. Having poise this stage of the game, you can't have those kind of plays.
Now a nice throw here right side. He hauls it in. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down.
17-yard line.
Bridgewater now. And he's not able to get away. Sacked back at the 22. Credit that sack to Dante Fowler Jr. Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack. Another try after the first down sack. Bridgewater. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
Well, they were unable to make anything really big out of that, but it's not a bad idea to find your tight end and give him an easy completion and keep moving things forward. Almost his bread and butter is a good running back dive play.
Pass thrown away and in.
So out comes the field goal team once more. From the left hash, this from 34.
A 34-yard.
Seibert able to knock this one through. And that'll make this an 8-point game.
The score, Falcons 20,
All right, so they needed 2 scores to get back in the game. The field goal there, maybe not exactly what they wanted, but the necessary first step.
There's still time remaining, and there's enough time to get it done. They've got to get it at least a 3-and-out here to get the ball back, preferably a takeaway.
At their own 25-yard line.
Justin Herbert leading this unit out for their next possession. And he comes out on the heels of an interception he threw last time they had the ball.
Yeah, and you know, the quarterbacks that I know that are the best ones, the ones that really know how to lead their team, they tell them, that's on me. That's my bad. But let's go back out there and move ahead again, guys. We can get this done.
One good thing for him, it did only lead to 3 points and not a touchdown after that turnover.
Big thanks to the defense.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30. Out of the gun, Herbert. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect them to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
Second and 10, here's Herbert once more. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 43. A good pickup there of 20 yards. So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 43. Looking downfield for Jones. And that is incomplete. The Pro Bowl wideout Julio Jones is intended receiver. But it's going to be 2nd down.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
On 2nd and 10, the ball back with Herbert. Looking deep for Julio. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down. An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
Going to throw on 3rd down with Herbert. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Eli Apple. And he'll bring this one back to the 29. A critical error there in a tight game of the 4th.
All you talk about is taking care of the football, and especially with a lead here in the 4th quarter. Turning it over, now the door is open for the opposition.
Just in general, when you're passing in the 4th quarter with a lead, no matter what point, you got to be super careful.
Got to be careful, and sometimes you can be so careful that you end up running yourself into an error.
2nd and 3 at the 36-yard line.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Bridgewater. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 16 yards, a first down. If you're going to blitz, likely going to leave you in man coverage with this guy, and that is less than ideal.
It is, because just about any offense that has an elite receiver, if you blitz and have him in man coverage, you're going to him, even if he has an elite defender on him, because he usually knows where the ball is before the defender does.
So it goes as a completed pass, but they lose a full 5 yards. To throw again on 2nd down. Bridgewater over the middle and into the hands of his receiver Moore. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 28. That one goes for 24 yards. From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 as they've got it to the 28-yard line. Now left side, a completion to his tight end. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes. And we've got a 1-score game. So it's Panther football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. First down now, but the clock continues to move. open man is Samuel, complete. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9.
Complete to Curtis.
A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. There's the stiff arm. He'll get this underneath to McCaffrey. And the Panthers are going to have a first and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5. 4 yards on the play. That's going to lead to first and goal. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. So he's unable to complete it there, and just not the game that you would expect from him. He's been off the mark really start to finish.
Yeah, it makes you wonder what exactly is going on. Is he a little bit dinged up here, or is it just off just by a bit? Maybe he can get it back in this situation. He'll need to.
And not even back to the line of scrimmage this time as they're on him quickly once more. It'll be a loss of 1, and that is going to set up third and goal. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. And no, it's incomplete. They can't hook up here on the 4th down pass attempt. And the Falcons defense stands tall. They'll get the football back. And he'll have a tough time living that one down. It's one thing, Charles, to drop a pass. It's quite another to drop it on 4th down.
And so many teams work on that in terms of locking in on those key downs. You know, I've seen, you and I have both been to practices where we've seen, hey, 3rd down situation, big 3rd down alert, lock in here, 4th down play, make sure you focus just a little bit extra. It didn't pay off in that situation.
Trying to disrupt Julio Jones there, the intended target. A little too close, got the flag thrown.
I'm not sure anyone can cover Julio Jones one-on-one for very long without getting their share of pass interference calls. His size, his speed, his physicality makes it almost impossible to do.
Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as they get it with just 19 seconds left on the clock. It's first and goal, and a late touchdown at this stage could officially salt this one away. With the late lead, Herbert's going to throw it. And this is caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown.
Julio Jones. Touchdown.
The touchdown all set up by the big play one snap before, but they finish it off here with a shorter completion, this time for the score.
I like how they stuck with what got them there, right? The big pass play. Got the momentum going, right? That's you create it with a play like that.
Got to finish my stream of my game.
To finalize things off.
Now Young
got 14 seconds left. This is my computer game. Then I got a game in that new league that I'm gonna quit probably pretty soon because it's bullshit. Because all I've seen so far is them folks making all kind of retarded ass trades or offers. I don't know if they actually went through. I got 14 seconds left in my B4L game.
Green to bring it back. Solid return, pretty good.
Who's the home team in your game? Your game. I see.
The Panthers out there and
10
ready to
seconds
begin
left.
their next
Let's see
drive.
what they go.
This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game.
Oh.
So after it's over, you're going to go to the film, find out
Give
where the
me 4 seconds. Well, I got 4 seconds left in my game after they hike the ball.
Let's see what they do here.
Because
One last shot now for Bridgewater. And this is intercepted. And that
because I got that from, I don't remember what I got it from, picked by DeAndre. Who does that? Off of South Park, the teacher.
Time runs out. It's a victory for the Atlanta Falcons, and it's going to be their defense that gets the ink in the headlines.
In the game with a pick. I like that. My linebacker's killing it this year. 3 picks by my linebackers.
I kept thinking about when we did our training camp tour.
Alright, let's get to where I can show the screen, and then I'm gonna go ahead and say goodbye to all the boys and girls. Goodbye, boys and girls. It's been a pleasure.
Defensive linemen, linebackers, secondary, because they understood how vital it